Hello, good morning and welcome to a special live change checker video. And today is, of course, the 50th anniversary of the 50p.
Yes, very exciting.
Yeah. I think, it's been around for such a long time now, 50 years. 1969 to the day was the day the 50p was released. So I think we can all agree this is a massive anniversary and really something worth celebrating, isn't it?
Definitely, especially as a change checker.
Yeah.
I mean, we did our definitive collecting challenge the other week or so, and
it is a challenge, isn't it?
Definitely. I think anyone that's managed to collect the whole definitive coin range, and even the commemoratives as well, they've done really, really well.
Definitely.
I mean, we were struggling to find the 2008 Britannia, and I'm really upset that we didn't actually find that.
I know, but it's one for us to keep looking out for, isn't it? Let us know if you guys have managed to find the 2008 Britannia, because that's the one on our list that just snuck away from us, didn't it? Of course, for you guys that have been joining in with the Definitive Collecting Challenge, you might have been lucky enough to win one of these gold-plated medals. We actually have the final 5 of them available today. So 5 lucky change checkers will be able to get their hands on these medals. All you need to do is leave us a comment below. Let us know which 50p coin is your favourite. So Yasmin, which 50p is your favourite?
Oh God,
putting you on the spot now.
I think it's got to be one of the Paddingtons with St Paul's Cathedral in the background.
From this year?
Yeah, I just think it's so... The St Paul's Cathedral is so detailed, like in the background. I think it's amazing.
That is
What
amazing.
about yours?
I think for me it's got to be the Isaac Newton 50p.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's really detailed, isn't it? And I actually was lucky enough to go to the Royal Mint Experience and do a Strike Your Own in 2018.
Yes.
So it's kind of got a special place for me because, I own a special version of that coin. But let us know which 50p is your favourite in the comments below, and we will be selecting 5 lucky change checkers to win one of these gold-plated medals. So it's very exciting, isn't it?
So we've got some questions here from change checkers that they've been sent in. Shall we start with the first one?
Yeah, let's go through them.
Yeah.
So first one.
Okay, so the first question we have is from Amy King. And she wants to know, why was the 50p created with 7 sides?
That's a really good question, isn't it?
Yeah,
really
I think it's
interesting.
something we all wonder as well, like why choose 7 sides?
I mean, it's quite unusual, isn't it? We're all used to the standard round kind of coin, but to see a 7-sided coin, I mean, what made them come up with that idea? And I mean, if we go right the way back to what came before the 50p coin, and that was of course the 10 shilling note.
Yes, which was only lasting 4 months.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to come up with a more
longer lasting alternative. Yeah. And of course 50p has lasted, it's stood the test of time,
50
hasn't
years.
it? Exactly.
I think it's done quite well.
Yeah, it has indeed. So of course they had to think of a new design, and they wanted something to stand out from other coins, to be a bit different. So they were looking at different sides that they could use. I think one idea was a 12-sided coin, but of course we've already had
with
the threepenny bit.
Yeah, so we actually did some research into this, answering this question, and it was quite interesting actually what you find out. So yes, the initial designs was possibly a 12-sided coin, a triangle coin.
Can you imagine that?
No.
How weird would it be? It would feel more like a token than a coin, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and how would it I don't think
it wouldn't work, would it? I mean, you never know, it might be one for the future, but I don't think so.
And also a rounded square shape. Yeah,
and actually, is it Jersey have a square £1 as well? So that has actually been used, but obviously it wasn't to be for the 50p. They eventually decided on the 7-sided coin. But it was really special, wasn't it? It wasn't just a 7-sided coin, it was they called it an equilateral curve heptagon. Now, excuse me looking at my notes for that one, it's quite a long word, isn't it? So it's an equal, equidistant curve the whole way round, so that it could actually roll and you could put it through coin slots and things like that, parking meters and the like.
And so the other interesting thing about that is the new 2019 50p, so the Britannia with the mint marks, that's actually in tribute to the work that went into designing the 50p coin 50 years ago.
Exactly, that's amazing really, isn't it?
It's really special. They put a lot of work into that, like really getting it right. I don't know, 50 years later, the 50p is the most collected coin in the UK. I think they did a pretty good job.
I think so, definitely. I mean, that, like you say, that coin that's come out this year, it is really special. It's got that spirograph mint mark on it, and it's also got all the letters that go around each point, so from A to G on each point, and that goes right back to the original drawings that were done all those years ago. So very, very special. And that was a great question.
I was just going to say that, a really good question, especially one to get started with.
Yeah, I think so. So we've done one question. Should we do one giveaway now?
Yes.
Give away one of the gold-plated medals?
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look and let's see who's been leaving comments to let us know what their favourite 50p coin is. I mean, there's so many different designs to choose from. It's hard, isn't it? Hard to make choice. Okay.
Have you got one?
I've got one here. Adam Tunner from Facebook says that his favourite 50p is the 2012 offside rule. So of course that's the Olympic football 50p.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Quite rare as well. It's 1 million something.
Yeah, it's the rarest
Olympic 50p.
The rarest Olympic 50p. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's just check your mic pack quickly. I'm hearing from the team that it might be a little bit quiet for some people. It's looking all right from this end though. Leave us a comment below. If you're having any issues with any sound, let us know and we'll look into it straight away. It's always the way with live video.
Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us this morning. I know it's quite early still.
It is, isn't it? On a Monday morning.
But it's a really great anniversary. We had to do something to celebrate it. So yeah,
here we
shall
are.
we move on to the
Let's
next
do the
question?
second question. The second question comes from Colin Strauhan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We're not so good with names, are we? And Colin asks, who decides what design goes on the 50p and what is the process behind this?
Again, another really good question.
Great question.
Something I think that we are all wondering.
Yeah, it's quite a long process as well, isn't it, that goes into designing not just 50p's but any coins for the UK. It's not something that's just quickly decided on and drawn up.
With the themes and everything that goes in it has to be approved like as soon as the theme comes up, so obviously it would have to tie into an anniversary, for example, the Paddington coins.
Yeah, the 60th anniversary of the book. Yeah.
So that would have had to go through
approval through the Royal Mint Advisory Committee first, isn't it?
And then approved by the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Yeah.
And then
royal assent.
Yeah.
So the Queen actually, before they've even started drawing anything, the Queen's actually looking at these themes and deciding which
approving
ones,
whether or not they can go ahead. So.
Exactly. So that's quite incredible. And then they go all the way back down to the Royal Mint and they draw up the designs. So all the different designers come together and put forward their initial concept.
Yeah, so it's a really long-winded process, and a lot of work goes into deciding what designs are going to be on our 50p's every year.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a lot of work. And actually, sometimes the public have been able to get involved. So we've seen that with the Olympic 50p's. You know, all 29 designs were designed by the public, which is quite a really cool idea, actually.
It's really cool. And we also had, was it the Athletics 50p? And that was designed by Florence Jackson. She was just 9 years old when she designed that coin. I think it's the only child to design a UK coin, which is amazing.
A massive achievement.
Can you imagine being that 9-year-old girl? How excited she must have been to have been selected. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
And of course there was Matthew Dent, so that was another public competition.
The
definitive coins in 2008, and he designed the Royal Shield. And not everyone knows, but you can actually fit together all of the coins from the 1p to the 50p, and they form the entire shield when you join them up.
Really, really lovely idea. Really like that. But actually, talking about definitive designs, so it's been 11 years.
Yeah.
I wonder if they are thinking of redesigning the definitive.
It would be really cool if they did, wouldn't it?
It would be a nice touch, especially for the 50th anniversary. I know it's a little bit late now, but it's just something to look forward to, I think.
Yeah, seeing new coins is always really exciting, isn't it? Especially when you can see them in your change.
And luckily we do get new coins every year now, and it is amazing when you get to see the new designs and everything like that. But I think the definitives, as we were checking through them, there's just so many that you have to sift through, and having a new design, I think,
breaks it up a little bit, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done 2 questions. Let's do another giveaway.
Okay.
Let's have a look, see who else has left some comments.
I'll have a look on here.
Yeah.
So hello to Chloe Walton. Her favourite is the Stephen Hawking 50p.
Oh, that's nice. Hello, Chloe. Let's pick one to win. Okay, Andy Walton on YouTube. Congratulations, you're going to win one of the gold-plated medals. He says that his favourite is the Isaac Newton, so same as me.
Oh, okay, so there's a lot of people liking that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is a very popular choice, isn't it?
So we've got 3 more to give away throughout the video. So let's answer another question, and then we'll come back and do another giveaway. Yeah,
so stay tuned because you've got chances yet to win. All right, so question number 3 from Gemma Nadine Henwood. And she asks, what is the mintage of the 2008 Britannia 50p?
So this is the one that we were just talking about at the beginning,
one we couldn't find.
So we've discussed this in detail, actually, because we were quite upset when we weren't able to find it in our definitive collecting challenge. So the mintage for the 2008 Britannia 50p is 3.5 million. So the 2017 Shield is rarer. Yeah, it's 1.8 million. So that is the rarest definitive 50p. And it's quite a lot rarer then, isn't it, than this one, which is actually the second rarest. But we managed to find the 2017 Shield, and we did not find this 2008 Britannia. So our thoughts is that, that's an 11-year-old coin. Yeah. So
It's been around a long time.
For a longer time. It might have been, you know, any damages would have been sent back to the Royal Mint and melted down and changed into a new coin. People probably have them in their collection.
Yeah, and I think, you know, back in 2008, everyone was ready for the new definitive coins. As a collector, I could imagine you would want to hold on to that 2008 Britannia, wouldn't you? Because you knew the changeover was coming. So perhaps more of them have been hoarded away and they're harder to find.
So although it's not the rarest, it definitely is, I would probably say, the scarcest.
Yeah, I think so. Certainly we struggled to find them, but let us know if you've managed to find any in your collection. It's a good question though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Really good question. So thank you to Gemma. Let's do another giveaway.
Okay.
Loads to give away today. Okay. Are there any other comments before we give one out?
We've got loads of people coming in to say what their favourites are. Shall I choose one from here?
Yeah, choose one from there. That's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm going to choose Michael Atherton. His favourite 50p is the Snowman 50p.
Oh, it's
and
such
I love
a
that
nice
one as well.
Really nice.
Well done. Just send us a private message with your address details and we'll get one sent out.
Yep, so to anyone who has been lucky enough to win, either send us a private message or email info@changechecker.org, send us your address and we'll get the medal sent out to you straight away.
Okay. 2 more questions there?
Yeah, 2 more. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Stephen Lowe asks, when Charles ascends to the throne, what will happen to the coins featuring Queen Elizabeth's portrait? And that's a really good question, isn't it?
Yeah, really good question.
Yeah, so, I mean, no one can really say for sure what's going to happen with these.
We can only assume that after the year of mourning, which happens, then I guess the coins would start to circulate with his
the new
portrait
coins
on, and he would be facing the other way because that's tradition.
Yeah.
But I think that all of the coins that are currently in circulation with Her Majesty Queen's head on, I think they would still carry on circulating.
I think so. They're not going to be withdrawn. It's not like the round pound.
No.
They're going to continue to circulate, although we'll probably see them phase out, I would assume, as the new coins are issued. And certainly, you know, it would be exciting to see these new coins with the new portrait on it. It'd be strange to see a monarch facing
Can you imagine
the
doing the definitive challenge, the definitive 50p collecting challenge, and finding those as well? That would
be really exciting, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, since the 50 years of the 50p, we've had 4 different portraits of the Queen feature.
Yep.
So there's been the Matchin portrait, MacLuth, Ian Rank Broadley, and then Jodie Clark more recently. So there are lots of different versions of the Queen out there. It's always interesting, isn't it, to see how the portrait develops over the years.
Yes, and as we said with like those portraits, they are old portraits of the Queen, but they still circulate.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to believe that all of the Queen's coins would be taken out of circulation.
No, I don't think they would.
Unless they changed, for example, the shape of the 50p, then maybe they'll go for that triangle shape.
So we'd have a triangle 50p with a different portrait on the back of it, and that would be strange, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so unless they actually change the designs of the, the shapes of the coins or the technology that we currently use for the coins, then...
Or the metal or anything like that, unless there's a really big change that would warrant the coins being withdrawn.
I don't think they would, you know, try and get them out of circulation.
No, I don't think so.
So they would carry on. But as you say, that would be an amazing, for change checkers,
and
a new portrait on the coins, especially, you know, Charles being on it. It's something different to collect and something different to look out for.
It is, isn't it? So it would be really exciting. I mean, time will tell, but that's a really, really good question. So thank you, Stephen, for sending that one in. Shall we do another giveaway then?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay.
Questions coming in.
I've got one on YouTube. Yeah, I really love this name. It did make me laugh. Leslie Ploddypop on YouTube. Really good. I wonder if that's your real name. I don't know. She really likes the Stephen Hawking's 50p, and that obviously was released this year.
Yeah.
And I think possibly my favourite of the year. It's quite similar to the Isaac Newton, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think those as well. Like finding them in circulation, they don't get as bashed up.
No.
Because
no, the Isaac Newton one, you're right, the lines are very clear and defined, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think they're quite raised as well, so you can't see the scratches and everything as much.
No, I don't think so. No, but a really good one. So, well done. We'll send out to Leslie your medal, just drop us a message or email info@changechecker.org and we'll get that sent out straight away. So, final question,
and then we'll do the final giveaway for the last gold-plated medal. So keep your questions coming in. You've got about a minute or two.
Yep,
Give us time.
however long it takes us to answer it.
Okay, so this question is from Adam Stone, and he wants to know, why is the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland one of the most popular coins?
Yeah, so this isn't actually a 50p question, but we can link it to the 50p's, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, it is the rarest £2 in circulation, isn't it?
Yes, and if you found one of those in circulation, you'd be really, really lucky as well, because these are from 2002.
Yeah, they're quite old, and the mintage figures are just so low. So 485,500 of these coins were minted. So, you know, they are very, very rare. And they're really hard to spot as well, aren't they? Because, of course, there were the 4 Commonwealth Games £2, and they all look so similar. It's just a tiny little star in the middle of the flag
just the
that tells it
logo
apart.
bit, isn't it? That you have to, and where they've been in circulation for such a long time, they are going to be bashed around a bit. So it is quite hard to tell which one it is that you found. But if you manage to find any of them, that's a really well done.
Yeah, because they're all rare, aren't they? Yeah. So of course that's the rarest £2 in circulation, but the rarest coin in circulation is of course a 50p.
Yeah.
And we all know which 50p it is. It's the Kew Gardens, and the mintage of the Kew Gardens is just 210,000. So, you know, less than half of the
and that coin is considered the holy grail of change collecting.
Yeah, it really is. It's exciting, isn't it, that this year, for the 50th anniversary celebrations, the Royal Mint reissued the Kew Gardens within the 50th anniversary of the 50p collection.
Yeah. I think it's quite good that they did that. I mean, obviously it ties into the anniversary. It's the most sought after 50p coin out there. And it just gives collectors the opportunity to add that coin to their collection.
Yeah.
If they, you know, if they've got a missing slot in their change checker album or whatever, they want a Kew Gardens,
they can have that one.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Like, if you say, if you haven't been able to find the original 2009 one, to be able to have the design.
Yes.
And also it is in brilliant uncirculated quality, so it is lovely and shiny. It's that superior collector quality. So it's a special way to own it, I think.
Yeah. And, you know, we've seen quite a lot of fakes around.
Oh, loads, yeah.
And you can probably expect to pay the same amount for a fake Kew Gardens than you would for a 2019 Kew Gardens. So if you're choosing, if you have to choose between one,
I know which one I'd rather have.
Yeah, exactly. And some of the fakes that we've seen are really terrible.
Yeah, they're awful. We've actually got a video how to spot a fake Kew Gardens. Go and watch it, because some of the fake ones, they're just really awful. But you really don't want to be caught out, do you? Especially if you're paying, you know, well above face value to get hold of the coin.
Yeah.
So yes, of course that is the rarest coin in circulation, and it was so lovely that it was reissued this year. So thank you very much, Adam Stone, for your final question. That's all of them. We got through them all.
Yeah.
5 questions there. So thank you to everyone who sent in your questions. And thank you to everyone who's been getting involved in the challenge as well. We've got that final medal to give away.
Yep.
So let's see who's going to be that lucky winner of the last one. Let's see. Okay, I've got one here from Facebook. Yep. From Terry Phillips. So well done to Terry, you will win the medal. And their favourite 50p is the Snowman 50p. That was the one from last year. We've had exciting news recently, haven't we? The Royal Proclamation recently has revealed that there's going to be another snowman. So I can't wait.
For Christmas.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I know it was so lovely to have such a festive coin. I think it's the UK's very first Christmas 50p, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So it's exciting to actually have Christmas themed 50p's come out, because obviously, you know, like the Isle of Man, they've been doing it for quite a while, haven't they? And they've got some great designs. So thank you very much, Terry. We'll get the medal sent out to you. Just drop us an email at info@changechecker.org or private message us with your address, and we'll send that out straight away. So there we are. Got through our questions.
Yeah. So today is the 50th anniversary of the 50p.
Yeah.
It's come a long way, hasn't it?
It really has. Yeah, it's fantastic to see all the different designs that have been released over the last 50 years. And congratulations to you guys if you've been taking part in the definitive 50p collecting challenge as well. It was a really nice way, wasn't it, to count down to this anniversary.
Absolutely,
and it is a challenge. Of course, we've now given away all of our gold-plated medals, but if you want to get hold of the standard medal, so that's silver-plated, then head over to the link which is on screen now. We'll put a link in the description as well, so that you can order that one if you want to add it to your collection. It's a nice way to just finish it off, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you very much for joining me to answer the questions. For going live as well, it's always a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the last thing we have to say is happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.